Jefferson All-Stars versus the home team, the Bridgeport All-Stars. On behalf of the players, coaches, volunteers, and families, we would like to thank everyone for joining us and supporting these outstanding young athletes. As a reminder, we ask that all players, coaches, and fans demonstrate good sportsmanship throughout today's game. Please respect the players, coaches, umpires, and fellow spectators. Positive encouragement helps create a fun and memorable experience for everyone. Players and coaches, as your name is called, please join us on the field on the baseline in front of your dugout. Let's meet the teams for this evening's matchup. Starting with the visiting team, the All-Stars from Jefferson. Number 56, Caleb Bear. Number 3, Griffin Hill. Number 8, Mason Councilman. Number 4, Dash Etzel. Number 9, Chase Kane. Number 2, Bryce Mathias. Number 20, Austin Myers. Number 12, Gavin Renard. Number 7, Hayden Sennett. Number 22, Walker Toothman. Number 1, Paxton Arback. And number 99, Trip Lord. The coaches, Chris Mathias, Dylan Hetzel, Neil Toothman, and Sam Walls. Now let's meet the Bridgeport All-Stars. Number 12, Keegan Adams. Number 3, Preston Arnobright. Number 10, Thomas Beitzel. Number 99, Easton Butler. Number 13, Eli Nepper. Number 27, Nolan McClinton. Number 4, John Wayne Policano. Number 15, Karen Roman. Number 33, Julian Schaefer. Number 2, Graham Stasic. Number 35, Eli Smart. And number 1, Derek Connell. The coaches for Bridgeport, Kurt Stasic, Alan Robbins, and Dustin Adams.
C receives straight A's in outcomes, safety, and cost efficiency. Exceptional care goes beyond medicine. UHC is #1 in West Virginia for patient safety and social responsibility. Exceptional care goes beyond medicine.
Welcome everyone to the Bridge Sports Complex in Bridgeport, West Virginia. It's game 4 of the herd bracket here on field 4 at the Bridge, and it features the Jefferson County All-Stars and the Bridgeport All-Stars. Jefferson County are the District 6 champions, Bridgeport District 5 champions. This is the first game Jefferson County is playing in this tournament. They had the bye, they didn't play yesterday. Bridgeport did play yesterday. They defeated Barbersville and advanced on in the winner's bracket. They are the home team, and we'll run through Bridgeport's fielding lineup as they're in the field first. Starting on the mound for Bridgeport will be Preston Argabright. His catcher will be Eli Smart. First baseman is yesterday's pitcher that did an outstanding job, Keegan Adams. Second baseman, Graham Skazik. Shortstop, Eli Nepper. Third baseman, Thomas Deitzel. Left fielder, Easton Gothrop. Center fielder, Cannon Robbins. And in right field is Julian Schaefer. That's the Bridgeport fielding lineup. Jefferson County will swing the bats first. Their batting order goes Bryce Mathias, followed by Dash Hetzel, Paxton Utterback, Gavin Renard, Walker Toothman, Caleb Benner, Trip Walls, Jace Kane, Griffin Carroll, Mason Councilman, Austin Myers, and Caden Sadat. Mentioned Bridgeport's win over Barbersville yesterday. Barbersville will play Shady Spring tomorrow at 5:15. Winner will stay alive. The loser's season will end. And these teams doing warm-ups now. Preston Argabright will get his warm-up pitches in. Bridgeport has home field advantage for this tournament here at the Bridge in Bridgeport and Harrison County. Jefferson County located as far east in the eastern panhandle as you can go. Places like Charlestown, Harpers Ferry, that's in Jefferson County. So the only difference in lineups from today versus yesterday, Keegan Adams pitched most of the game yesterday. John Wayne Policano was the first baseman for Bridgeport. Adams will be on first, and then Argabright will be the pitcher for Bridgeport. These are two good teams. Should be a really good, really entertaining game between two district champions today. Jefferson County, they're a small ball style team. They'll bunt it, they'll get runners on, they'll move the runners around the bases. That sounds like what WVU was so good at this season. That's small ball style. We're just about ready to get underway. I'm Eli Brady. I'll take you through the action today and in this bracket the rest of the week. Bryce Mathias leads off for Jefferson County. He'll step into the batter's box and we'll get this game underway. Here's the first pitch from Argabright. Mathias lifts it in play. Moving under it is Nepper. He sprints toward it, makes the catch, one away. One pitch, one out. Nepper kind of waited back on it, then realized that was his ball to get. Sprinted to his spot, made the catch. Dash Hetzel comes to the plate now for Jefferson. Nobody on and one out. Argabright winds up and deals. That one low and away for ball one. Dash Hetzel, favorite athlete Pete Rose. His hobbies are fishing and wiffle ball. His hero is his dad. He's got a 1-0 count here. The pitch from Argabright misses again, ball two. We saw Larry Bird favorite athlete earlier. This one a little bit older than Larry Bird. You can see the legends of the sport influencing these kids. That one was down the middle for strike one. 2 balls, 1 strike. Argabright winds and deals and it drops low, misses ball 3. (3-1) with nobody on and one out. Here's the pitch, swung on and grounded foul, and the count goes full. Dash Hetzel's favorite sports memories playing in the Cal Ripken tournament in Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. He's got a full count here. Argabright, the payoff pitch. Hetzel puts it in play towards Nepper. He fields it, throws across the diamond. Adams hangs on, makes the catch on the base for the out. This Bridgeport infield was so good against Barbersville yesterday. Eli Nepper at shortstop was making plays left and right. He's made both plays so far. Great field, great throw. Paxton Utterback at the plate. First pitch bounces, ball one. Argabright deals, Utterback, hard ground ball, up the gap, it's through for a base hit. A two-out single for Paxton Utterback. So a two-out base runner will bring up the cleanup hitter, Gavin Renard, also the starting pitcher for Jefferson. Two high schools in Jefferson County. You have Jefferson High School and Washington High School. Washington in Charlestown, Jefferson located in Shenandoah Junction. Pitch from Argabright, swing and miss by Renard. Count 0-1. As we mentioned yesterday, of how dominant Bridgeport's baseball program has been over the last 15 years at the high school level. You can see why these Little League teams, they've got always competitive in all these state tournaments at all ages. The 0-1, miss, throw back to first, and diving back is Utterback. He's safe. It's another thing we saw, the arm from catcher Eli Smart. He's not afraid to launch it to one of those bases, keep the base runners honest. 1 ball, 1 strike. Argabright deals. Renard lifts it. Left field. It is down into the wall. Off the wall. Utterback rounding third. He's going home. Nepper throw home. He's safe. 1-0 Jefferson County. An RBI double from Gavin Renard. And that's no doubt the furthest we've seen a ball hit, at least on this field. That one bounced just shy of the wall, ended up off the wall. Allowed Utterback to come from first all the way around. So Jefferson County playing with a 1-0 lead. Walker Toothman at the plate now for Jefferson. First pitch missed for ball 1. He's got a runner in scoring position with 2 outs. They're going to send a courtesy runner in for Gavin Renard. Gavin Renard is the starting pitcher for Jefferson. Dash Hetzel comes on as the courtesy runner. This one, slow grounder to the second baseman, Skazik. He fields it, throws to Adams for out number 3, but it was Gavin Renard's RBI double that sent home Paxton Utterback and gives Jefferson a 1-0 lead through a half an inning. We'll have the bottom of the first coming up after this on Video Productions.
Antero Foundation, we invest in what matters: education, health and human services, community development, arts and culture, and environmental causes.
Hundreds of programs supported, thousands of lives touched. Together, we're making a difference where we live and work.
Antero Resources, powering progress together.
Some moments change everything. In an instant, your world grows bigger, and suddenly, it's real. There are questions, there are plans, there are quiet worries you don't always say out loud. And there are providers who walk with you through all of it, from the first heartbeat to the first time you hold them in your arms. At Access Health Women's Health, you don't have to leave your community to receive exceptional care. Access Health, right here at home.
At Antero Resources, energy is only the beginning.
Our energy professionals are also parents, friends, and neighbors, dedicated to producing natural gas responsibly and supporting the communities we call home.
Antero Resources, powering progress together.
Today's 2026 West Virginia 9-11 Baseball State Tournament is brought to you by WVU United Hospital Center. WVU Medicine United Hospital Center, where exceptional care goes beyond medicine. And we welcome you back to the Bridge Sports Complex here in Bridgeport, West Virginia. Jefferson leading 1-0 over Bridgeport. The RBI double from Gavin Renard gave Jefferson the 1-0 advantage in the top of the first, and Gavin Renard is starting on the mound for Jefferson. We'll run through their fielding lineup quickly. His catcher will be Jace Kane, first baseman Walker Toothman, second baseman Dash Hetzel, shortstop Bryce Mathias, third baseman Trip Walls, and in the outfield from left to right, it goes Austin Myers, Paxton Utterback, and Mason Councilman. Leading off for Bridgeport is Thomas Deitzel. Deitzel didn't reach base in the win over Barbersville yesterday. He did have a sac fly RBI, though. First pitch down the middle for strike one. Count 0-1 to Deitzel. The pitch from Renard bounces, and the count evens up at 1 apiece. One ball, one strike. Renard deals outside, ball two. Renard, left-handed pitcher. A lot of these Jefferson County players, you'll notice, are left-handed. Here's the 2-1, swing and a miss by Deitzel. Count goes 2-2. The pitch outside, and the count goes full. Bridgeport didn't trail Barbersville yesterday. They trail early 1-0. Here's the payoff pitch from Renard. A swing and a miss by Deitzel, and Renard has a strikeout, the first batter faced. Cannon Robbins steps up to the plate, left-handed hitter for Bridgeport. Favorite athlete, Shohei Ohtani. Sees the first pitch from Renard, a big swing and a miss there, count 0-1. He listed his hobbies as just hitting baseballs. He said his dad, who's one of the coaches, Alan Robbins, owns a baseball facility. That's his second home, the baseball dojo. So if anyone's used to being in the box at the plate, it's this kid, Cannon Robbins. He's got a 1-1 count here. Here's the pitch from Renard. It's outside for ball two. His best sports memory is that he hit for the cycle when he had the flu. Little version of his Michael Jordan flu game. That one caught the outside corner for strike two. Count evens up. 2 balls and 2 strikes for Cannon Robbins. With nobody on and 1 out. The pitch from Renard, a swing and a miss, another strikeout. 2 batters faced, 2 struck out for Gavin Renard. It'll bring up Preston Argabright. So it's a pitcher-on-pitcher duel right here. That one bounces, gets by, no one on base, so no one to advance, and it's just ball 1. Here's the 1-0, and that one couldn't quite catch the corner. It's ball 2. The pitch, Argabright lines it hard and fair into left field. Argabright headed to second. The throw is a little late. It's a double for Preston Argabright. Take a look. This one was close, but it just landed fair to the right of that third base line. It stayed fair long enough for it to be in play, and Bridgeport trying to make their own 2-out rally that Jefferson did that gave them the 1-0 lead. And now Bridgeport utilizes their courtesy runner, similar to what Jefferson did. Cannon Robbins will come in to run for Preston Argabright. Argabright on the mound. At the plate is Keegan Adams. Adams slow grounder to Hetzel. He fields it. Throw to Toothman on target for out number 3. Through 1 inning, Jefferson leads 1-0 over Bridgeport in the 9-11 Baseball State Tournament on Video Productions. To win in sports, adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Kurt Skazik, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help you create a game plan for your financial goals. Call 855-443-9883 to get started today. Kurt Skazik, the head coach of the Bridgeport Little League All-Stars that take the field now, trailing 1-0 to Jefferson County, and for Jefferson, Caleb Benner comes to the plate. Benner's favorite athlete's Aaron Judge. His favorite sports memory is his first over-the-fence home run, which was a walk-off to win the game. First pitch from Argabright missed high for ball one. Other sports he plays is Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. Here's the 1-0. That one missed low. Count goes 2-0. The 2-0 from Argabright inside ball three. And Jefferson made a two-out rally, and it was thanks in part to Gavin Renard's RBI double. Have a chance to get a leadoff base runner, but Argabright doesn't give up the four-pitch walk. He pitches it on the inside corner for strike one. Count goes 3-1. Now the 3-1, a swing and a miss by Benner, and the count goes full. The payoff pitch. Benner fouls it back into the net, stays alive. Argabright sitting at 20 pitches right now. He had 14 through one inning. Renard had 15 through the first, so about even. This will be pitch number 21, the payoff. It is swung on right up the gap, a base hit by Benner. Whoa, that was close. Benner slowed down as he got to first. Robbins threw it to Adams, but he's safe anyway. And a leadoff single to start the second for Caleb Benner. You take a look at this. Robbins came up firing. You can see this was closer than you probably would have liked. He was just about a step through. But one runner on, no outs. Here's the pitch. That one's grounded. And turning, trying to get the double play. Throw to Neppers in time. So they get the lead runner, Benner. Trip Walls reaches first on a fielder's choice, and there's one away. So heads up play by Keegan Adams to field that, and heads up play for Eli Nepper to go over cover second. Try for the double play. If not, at least you get the lead runner, and that's what happened. So now it's just one on, one out. The pitch from Argabright, a swing and a miss by Jace Kane, who's at the plate now for Jefferson. The 0-1 from Argabright, outside ball one. Jace Kane's favorite athlete, Cal Raleigh. His hobbies are baseball and spending time with family and friends. He's got a 1-1 count here, one on, one out. The pitch, that one, high and inside, ball two. The 2-1 from Argabright. Kane, a big swing and a miss, and the count evens up at 2 apiece. Here's the 2-2. Kane, a swing and a miss, struck him out. Catcher drops the ball. Kane turns, and he's just going to not run to first, struck out. Runner took off from first to second, so Walls is at second. Runner in scoring position with 2 outs as Griffin Carroll will come to the plate now for Jefferson. Carroll's favorite athlete, Shohei Ohtani, favorite food, chicken wings, and his hobby is collecting sports cars. He sees the pitch from Argabright on the outside corner for strike 1. Argabright deals a swing and a miss by Carroll, and the count goes 0-2. Argabright, the 0-2, he struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. That ends the top of the second inning. Jefferson County with the 1-0 lead. Bridgeport will swing the bats when we come back here on Video Productions.
When it comes to finding your next vehicle,
it's officially go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
10 trusted brands,
plus a huge lineup of pre-owned.
Brought to you by the folks who've served this region for years.
We go big for our home team.
And don't forget Thornhill's Value Plus warranty. Real coverage that keeps you going.
So if you're ready to go, it's go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
UHC is #1 in West Virginia for patient safety and social responsibility. Exceptional care goes beyond medicine.
Through the Antero Foundation, we invest in what matters: education, health and human services, community development, arts and culture, and environmental causes.
Hundreds of programs supported, thousands of lives touched. Together, we're making a difference where we live and work.
Antero Resources, powering progress together.
Today's 2026 West Virginia 9-11 Baseball State Tournament is brought to you by WVU United Hospital Center. WVU Medicine United Hospital Center, where exceptional care goes beyond medicine. And we welcome you back to the Bridge Sports Complex here in Bridgeport, West Virginia. Jefferson leads Bridgeport 1-0. As we head to the bottom of the second, due up for Bridgeport is Eli Smart, followed by Eli Nepper, and then Graham Skazik. Gavin Renard had a great first inning on the mound, had 2 strikeouts, and got through it only 15 pitches. Preston Argabright for Bridgeport sits at 30 pitches through 2 innings. So, say if you can keep it like 10 to 15 pitches per inning, it's a good sign that you're doing pretty good. So, talk bracket and how it works. The winner of this game will play Hurricane here on Thursday. The loser of this game will play Pineville here tomorrow night at 7:15. First pitch from Renard is called strike 1 to Smart. The 0-1. This one grounded, and it gets through for a base hit. Eli Smart's aboard with a leadoff single.
Now batting, number 13, the shortstop, Eli Nepper.
Now Eli Nepper will come to the plate with 1 on, nobody out in the bottom of the second. His favorite athletes, Fernando Tatis Jr. He also plays football and golf, and ball bounces away from the catcher Kane, and it allows Smart to take off and get to second, so Bridgeport's got a runner in scoring position with nobody out. Nepper also plays football, and that's another dominant program Bridgeport has all the way up through. The reason they're so good at the high school level at sports like baseball and football is because they start them early. They start these teams, they play together for a while, and then they get there, and They're always among the top teams in the state. Renard tries off speed, misses high. Count goes 3-0. Here's the 3-0 from Renard. Inside, strike one. Just caught that inside edge on Nepper. Didn't want to swing and put the ball in a dangerous situation with a good 3-0 count. Now he can be aggressive if he wants at 3-1, and it catches the top inside corner for strike two, and the count goes full. This is a big pitch for Renard, trying to avoid putting two on with nobody out. The payoff. It's swung on by Nepper and caught. A chance for a double play, and he couldn't quite hang on to the ball. That was close to getting that double play, as the ball was caught by the first baseman, Walker Toothman. He threw it to Bryce Mathias. And a heads-up play by Toothman trying to get that double play, but the ball was just dropped. It would have been there. And now the pitch bounces to Kane. He keeps it in front of him. Runner stays on second. So Graham Skazik at the plate for Bridgeport with a runner in scoring position. That's Eli Smart, the runner on second. One out. Skazik. That one on the outside corner, and it's called strike one. One ball, one strike. That one high, gets away, and caught between second and third. Ball goes into the outfield. But backing up the throw is Mathias, keeps it from going deeper into the outfield, and staying put on second is Eli Smart. That's one of those, if you're a base runner, normally, especially as you get older in the bigger leagues, if that ball gets behind the catcher, you're taken off, but it's not a far backstop, and that ball bounces good off that backstop right back to the catcher. This one lifted, shallow left field, and it is caught by Myers, and Smart took off, and this time they are doubled up. As Smart came off second, Jefferson gets the double play. They lead 1-0 through two. We'll head to the third inning when we come back to the 9-11 Little League State Tournament here on Video Productions.
My name's Katie, and I'm a sophomore at Virginia Tech. I'm studying to be a lawyer, which means I'll be in school for 6 more years, and college isn't cheap. But my parents opened a Smart 529 savings account when I was 6 months old, and having that savings has given me the opportunity to focus on my education.
Smart 529 is West Virginia's education savings solution. Turn your savings into their success. Visit smart529.com. For more information, contact Smart 529 to obtain a program description, which includes investment objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and other information. Read and consider it carefully before investing.
Some moments change everything. In an instant, your world grows bigger, and suddenly, it's real. There are questions, there are plans, there are quiet worries you don't always say out loud. And there are providers who walk with you through all of it, from the first heartbeat to the first time you hold them in your arms. At Access Health Women's Health, you don't have to leave your community to receive exceptional care. Access Health, right here at home.
To win in sports, adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. Kurt Skazik, your Edward Jones financial advisor, can help you create a game plan for your financial goals. Call 855-443-9883 to get started today. We're in the third inning with Jefferson leading Bridgeport 1-0. It was an RBI double by Gavin Renard in the first inning that scored Utterback of Jefferson. That's the only run to this point. Bridgeport was doubled up at the end of the second inning by Jefferson's defense. Now we're in the third inning, and leading off the inning for Jefferson will be 10, 11, 12 in the batting order. Mason Councilman will come to the plate for Jefferson. I'll tell you, the Jefferson High School baseball program has been pretty good as of late too, and it's interesting covering high school sports and seeing all the teams that are good, and then you go to Little League and it's just the same teams. These programs they start them young and keep them going. That pitch was down the middle for strike one from Argabright, and an 0-1 count now for Mason Councilman. Argabright winds and deals, and it's swung on, grounded slowly, and not getting the glove down enough was Deitzel, and the ball just dies there. And it's going to be a leadoff runner for Jefferson Councilman. So Councilman on first, nobody out. At the plate now is Austin Myers. He shows bunt, and that one bounced, but Myers didn't pull back in time, so it's strike one. Mentioned Jefferson good at that small ball play. If you follow WVU baseball, that's the same thing that WVU is really good at, that small ball play, get runners on base and have them run around. 0-1, swing and miss by Myers. Count goes 0-2. Argabright faked the throw to Adams. Keeps the base runner Councilman honest. The 0-2 to Myers. Swing and miss. Argabright struck him out. One away. Caden Sadat comes to the plate now for Jefferson, batting 12th in the order. In the final spot of the batting order with one on and one out. He shows bunt, puts it down softly. Charging is Deitzel. He throws to first to Adams to get the out, and a great play by Thomas Deitzel. He was ready for that one, was on that ball quickly, and gets the out at first. The Jeffersons back to the top of their order. Bryce Mathias comes to the plate with a runner in scoring position, 2 outs. The pitch, that one down the middle, strike one. The 0-1 from Argabright. This one put in play to Deitzel. He fields it cleanly. Throw to Adams on the money for out number 3. We head to the bottom of the third inning. Jefferson still with a 1-0 lead over Bridgeport. You're watching live streaming coverage of the West Virginia 9-11 Little League All-Star Baseball State Tournament on Video Productions.
C receives straight A's in outcomes, safety, and cost efficiency. Exceptional care goes beyond medicine.
Teriyaki Madness is real food made to order with fresh, high-quality ingredients. That's why Little General Stores has partnered with them to bring delicious, fresh favorites to your neighborhood. Visit TeriyakiMadness.com. Fresh Asian Grill.
Today's 2026 West Virginia 9-11 Baseball State Tournament is brought to you by WVU United Hospital Center. WVU Medicine United Hospital Center, where exceptional care goes beyond medicine. And we're back at the Bridge Sports Complex here in Bridgeport, West Virginia. Jefferson leads Bridgeport 1-0 in Game 4 of the Herd bracket in this Little League State Tournament. Easton Gothrop leads off the third inning for Bridgeport. Only 2 base runners to this point for Bridgeport. Renard's done a great job on the mound for Jefferson. First pitch missed outside, ball 1. Easton Gothrop, favorite athlete, Aaron Judge, favorite food, crab. Likes that seafood. He swings and misses at that pitch. Count goes 1-1. He also plays basketball, and his hobbies are playing baseball and collecting baseball cards. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gothrop. Misses outside for ball 2. I tell you, his best sports memory, this one sticks out. His favorite sports memory is hanging out with the Savannah Bananas and Mr. Beast on the field at PNC Park, and getting to be in a Mr. Beast episode after his dad caught a foul ball. And he lines that one through the gap and down, and he's got a leadoff single. Easton Gothrop aboard with a runner on first, nobody out. It brings up Garrett Tuttle. The pitch from Renard, off speed, catches the strike zone for strike one. Garrett Tuttle's favorite athletes, Travis Hunter. His hobbies are playing baseball, football, hunting, and fishing. The 0-1 from Renard, off speed again, got Tuttle to swing at it, count goes 0-2. Tell you, Renard's really able to control that off-speed pitch, take a lot off of it. There's a big difference in speed from his fastball as he goes fastball there, but it missed low for ball one. One ball, two strikes. The pitch, swing and a miss. He struck him out. So one down as Nolan McLennan will come to the plate for Bridgeport. McLennan comes in with a runner on first, one out. Here's the pitch from Renard. Outside ball one, gets behind Kane. Taking off is Gothrop. He gets the second safely. One ball, no strikes. The pitch swung on and missed by McLennan. A good pitch by Renard to even the count 1-1. The 1-1 called strike two. That was the 38th pitch of the day for Renard. Argabright for Bridgeport sitting at 38 as well. The 1-2 high for ball two. So Renard a little bit higher in the pitch count than Argabright, but both of these pitchers doing a good job getting out of innings, not raising that pitch count extensively. Here's the 2-2, swung on, fouled back by McLennan. Count stays 2-2. Bridgeport with a runner in scoring position with one out, a good opportunity to potentially tie this game if McLennan can put the ball in play. Here's the 2-2 from Renard. He lifts it in foul territory, ranging over is Toothman. The first baseman makes the catch for out number two. So with two outs, it brings up John Wayne Policano. Policano, left-handed hitter against the lefty pitcher Renard. The runner on second, Gothrop. Here's the pitch. That one catches the outside corner for strike one. The 0-1 from Renard bounces and fielded by Kane. Did a good job of not letting that get behind him and keeping Gothrop on second. Here's the 1-1. That one low and away, misses for ball two. Two balls, one strike. Renard deals. That one called strike two. If you're Policano, you got to make that adjustment. Those outside pitches are getting called strikes. If it's there again, you got to swing the 2-2. Renard tried it, but that one was a little further outside the last two, and the count goes full. Tell you, though, if you're Renard, that's where you want to put it. That's a hard place to hit it, but it's getting called strikes. The payoff pitch, it's lifted into shallow left center by Policano and down. Here comes Gothrop, a collision in left field. Gothrop scores, Policano has tied it. The RBI double from John Wayne Policano evens the game at one. brings up Julian Schaefer for Bridgeport. 1 on, 2 outs. The pitch. That one, ball 1. The 1-0 from Renard. This one slow. It's fielded. And the throw to first. He's safe. Safe at first as Schaefer beat the throw by Hetzel. And runners on the corners now with 2 outs for Thomas Deitzel, the top of the order for Bridgeport, with a chance to take the lead. And here comes a meeting on the mound. So back-to-back hits by Bridgeport. Policano's RBI double tied the game, and Schaefer followed with a single to advance Policano to third. I wonder if this will be it for Renard or if they're just talking. Try to cool the nerves. Find out if he gives that ball up. He's going to stay put on the mound. Team comes in, tells him he's good. See if he can get out of this without surrendering and going into a deficit. Deitzel at the plate. Deitzel struck out in his first at bat. Here's the pitch. That one bounces, gets away, and a high bounce coming home is Policano. Bridgeport takes the lead. Throw down to third. The tag, he's safe. Schaefer goes to third. Policano comes in on the wild pitch. And Bridgeport takes a 2-1 lead. Runner on third, Schaefer. Gonna want to get out of this inning without surrendering another run. 1-0 to Deitzel. Swings and misses, and the count evens up at 1 apiece. Here's the 1-1. Outside, ball 2. Here's the 2-1 from Renard. Deitzel fouls it back off the net. Count goes 2-2. Two balls, 2 strikes. Runner on third, 2 outs. The pitch to Deitzel. Deitzel fouls it back again and stays alive. The 2-2. Deitzel. That one is fouled out of play on the first base side. Stays alive yet again.
Thank you for your cooperation.
So Renard's pitch count has increased dramatically in this third inning as Bridgeport's done a great job offensively. He's sitting at 55 pitches. 2 balls, 2 strikes. The pitch to Deitzel. It is swung on and foul tipped. Third straight pitch Deitzel has fouled off, and the count remains 2-2. Deitzel calls time. Now he's ready. Runner on third is Julian Schaefer, eager to come home. Here's the 2-2 to Deitzel. Inside, ball 3, count full. Big payoff pitch coming up right here for both teams. Here it is, the payoff. Swing and a miss. Renard struck him out. And that'll get us through the third inning. We head to the fourth. Bridgeport scores 2 and takes a 2-1 lead. You're watching live streaming coverage of the West Virginia 9-11 Baseball State Tournament on Video Productions.
At Antero Resources, energy is only the beginning.
Our energy professionals are also parents, friends, and neighbors dedicated to producing natural gas responsibly and supporting the communities we call home.
Antero Resources, powering progress together.
Teriyaki Madness is real food made to order with fresh, high-quality ingredients. That's why Little General Stores has partnered with them to bring delicious, fresh favorites to your neighborhood. Visit TeriyakiMadness.com.
Fresh Asian Grill.
When it comes to finding your next vehicle,
it's officially go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
Look no further for a quality used or certified pre-owned car.
We have a vehicle for everyone and every budget.
Come see us at Thornhill Auto Outlet.
UHC is #1 in West Virginia for patient safety and social responsibility. Exceptional care goes beyond medicine.
If you're a fan of the Little League State Tournament, be sure to follow the Bridgeport Little League on Facebook for game information and daily tournament media posts produced by the Social Bee Marketing Agency. Don't miss the highlights, the energy, or the unforgettable memories. Like and follow the page today to stay connected with all the action. And we welcome you back to the Bridge Sports Complex here in Bridgeport, West Virginia. Game 4 of the herd bracket, and we've got a good one. Bridgeport leads Jefferson 2-1 as we enter the 4th inning. Leading off for Jefferson to start the top of the 4th will be Dash Hetzel, followed by Paxton Utterback and Gavin Renard. Hetzel comes to the plate, left-handed hitter. Batting in the second slot of the order, he swings at the first pitch and fouls it off down the third base side. It's been a great game by Preston Argabright on the mound for Bridgeport to this point, as he deals the 0-1 to Hetzel, and that one missed low and away for ball 1. Count goes 1-1. One ball, one strike. Argabright fires outside corner, strike 2. The 1-2 to Hetzel. That one missed, and the count evens up 2 apiece. That one could have gone either way. Here's the 2-2 from Argabright. Swung on by Hetzel. That is through the gap and down, and a leadoff single for Dash Hetzel. That's who you want running the bases in the leadoff spot. It's called Dash for a reason. He came in as a courtesy runner earlier, and now Paxton Utterback comes to the plate. He singled and scored in the first inning, Jefferson's only run. Here's the pitch by Argabright, misses low for ball 1. Here's the 1-0. On the outside corner, called strike 1. One ball, one strike, one on. Here's the pitch. It's lifted. Shallow left field by Utterback. Ranging over and making the catch is Easton Gothrop. One away. So now coming to the plate is Gavin Renard. He entered the game in this situation in the first inning with a runner on first. And he got him to scamper home with an RBI double. See if he can do the same here, with Jefferson trailing by 1. Argabright winds and deals to Renard, and it is bottom shelf strike 1. Here's the 0-1 from Argabright. Renard fouls it back and out of play. Count goes 0-2. Argabright's done a great job this game of putting the batters down in the count. It's always harder if you're a batter when you're faced with an 0-2 count than a 2-0. Here's the 0-2 from Argabright, a swing and a miss, and he strikes out Renard. Fourth strikeout today for Preston Argabright, continuing his great day from the mound. Walker Toothman comes to the plate, grounded out. and is only at bat to this point. 1 on, 2 outs. He enters the game at the plate, and the first pitch misses high for ball 1. The 1-0. Low, ball 2. Argerbright winds, deals the 2-0, outside edge, strike 1. The 2-1 bounces, and it's ball 3. Taking off is Hetzel. Throw down to second, bounces away from Nepper. No one's there to cover the ball, and Hetzel gets to third. Now the stakes got a little higher for Jefferson with a runner on third and 2 outs. Chance to tie the game. 3-1 count at the plate for Toothman. The 3-1 from Argerbright. Called strike 2, count goes full. The count coming home is Hetzel, and he's out. Head coach Chris Mathias arguing that the catcher was blocking the plate. The umpire is not going to change that call, and that's going to put us to the end of the top of the 4th. We'll take a look at the replay. Hetzel was ready to come home. Argerbright saw that, immediately threw it back. And he was between the legs of Smart. I don't think that would have mattered anyway, because he didn't hit the catcher, so, but it doesn't look like the umpires are going to change that decision. We'll find out now. They're not changing that, so that'll take us to the end of the top of the 4th. We'll be back after this.
C receives straight A's in outcomes, safety, and cost efficiency. Exceptional care goes beyond medicine.
Hetzel delivers the 0-1 outside. It misses, and the count evens at 1 apiece. The 1-1, Robbins grounds it. In play, Hetzel's there immediately and flips it to Walker Toothman for the out. They call him Dash for a reason. We've seen how quick he was. He was the one that tried to steal home there, but Argerbright recognized it and threw him out at home, and that's who he's got to face at the plate now. Argerbright is up to bat for Bridgeport. Here's the pitch, and it bounces outside, ball 1. The 1-0, Argerbright swings and fouls it back. Count goes 1-1. The 1-1 from Hetzel, and it misses inside for ball 2. But on 1 out, the 2-1 bounces again, ball 3. Hetzel trying to avoid getting a base runner on via walk. Here's the 3-1 to Argerbright, and it hit him. Ball 4 either way, and Argabright will take his base. A one-out base runner for Bridgeport.
Now batting first baseman, number 12, Keegan Adams.
Keegan Adams comes to the plate now for Bridgeport. The pitch, Adams swings and misses, ball gets away. Argabright takes off, he gets to second safely. Keegan Adams' favorite athlete, Ellie De La Cruz. His favorite food's hibachi, and his hobbies are golf, fishing, and playing mini hoop basketball in his living room. He's got an 0-1 count. Here's the pitch from Hetzel. He puts it in play. Hetzel fields it, throw to first in time for the out, and Toothman fires it across the diamond to Walls, but Argabright slides in safely at third. He advances, but there's 2 away now. Eli Smart will come to the plate for Bridgeport.
Eli Smart.
And the umpire will go out to talk. We'll see what's happening. So Smart comes up to the plate with a runner on third, Preston Argabright, and 2 outs in the bottom of the 4th, trying to extend Bridgeport's lead. A ball in play, a base hit would do that. Here's the pitch from Hetzel, and it's swung on by Smart big time. He fouled it back. Count goes 0-1. Remember, the winner will move on to play Hurricane on Thursday. Loser plays Pineville tomorrow. Hetzel deals. Smart lifts it high. Right center field, ranging over and making the catch is Mason Councilman. And that ends the 4th inning. Bridgeport still holds that 2-1 lead. 5th inning coming up after this here on Video Productions. Welcome back to the Bridge Sports Complex here in Bridgeport, West Virginia. The Bridgeport All-Stars lead Jefferson 2-1 through 4 innings. We're headed to the 5th inning, and leading off the inning for Jefferson will be Walker Toothman, followed by Caleb Benner and Trip Walls. Preston Argabright stays on the mound for Bridgeport. He sits at 54 pitches through 4 innings. He's done a great job. Only gave up 1 run so far, and that was on the 4th batter. He faced Gavin Renard's RBI double in the 1st. Since then, Argabright has shut just about everyone he's faced down. But it's also a testament to how good this defense is for Bridgeport in the infield and outfield. Just how disciplined they are, because the balls are getting put in play. Only 4 strikeouts for Argabright, but not a lot of base runners for Jefferson, and that's a big cue to all the Bridgeport defenders tracking the balls, making good plays, making the right plays. And we go back to the last time Bridgeport was in the field. Argabright throwing out Hetzel at home, recognizing that Jefferson speedster is trying to steal home. Didn't fool Bridgeport. Toothman at the plate. Here's the pitch from Argabright, called strike 1. The 0-1. This one is lifted over the head of Nepper, and a leadoff single for Walker Toothman. So Toothman's aboard. A leadoff runner for Jefferson. Brings up Caleb Benner. Benner singled in the second inning. Was out on a force out on a fielder's choice after that. And he fouls the first pitch back. Count goes 0-1. An 0-1 count for Caleb Benner of Jefferson with a runner on first. Walker Toothman, nobody out in the top of the fifth, trailing by 1. Argabright deals, swing and a miss by Benner. Count goes 0-2. The 0-2 from Argabright. It is grounded, foul on the first base side. Count stays 0-2. (0-2) count for Benner. I don't think anything close you don't want to let past. Argabright winds and deals and called strike 3. Benner knew it. It's strikeout number 5 today for Argabright. First one he's got the batter to look on, and it'll bring up Trip Walls with a runner on first and 1 out. Walls reached on a fielder's choice in the second, and he grounds it. This could be 2. Throw to Nepper in time. He couldn't get the transition cleanly. And for the second time today, Trip Walls reaches on a fielder's choice. Walker Toothman is out with a force out at second. So Jace Kane will be up now for Jefferson. He struck out in his first at bat in the second. And he works with 1 base runner. Runner on first is Walls, 2 outs. Argabright fires, swing and miss by Kane, strike 1. The 0-1, swing and miss again by Kane. Count goes 0-2. The 0-2 misses outside. Count goes 1-2. This is one, if you're Kane, you would just like to put it on play, keep the inning going. Here's the 1-2 from Argabright. Swing and miss. Argabright struck him out again. Bridgeport due up. After this, they lead Jefferson 2-1. We head to the bottom of the fifth when we come back here on Video Productions.
When it comes to finding your next vehicle,
It's officially go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
10 trusted brands.
Plus a huge lineup of pre-owned.
Brought to you by the folks who've served this region for years.
We go big for our home team.
And don't forget Thornhill's Value Plus warranty. Real coverage that keeps you going.
So if you're ready to go, it's go time at Thornhill Auto Group.
UHC is #1 in West Virginia for patient safety and social responsibility. Exceptional care goes beyond medicine.
Through the Ontario Foundation, we invest in what matters: education, health and human services, community development, arts and culture, and environmental causes.
Hundreds of programs supported, thousands of lives touched. Together, we're making a difference where we live and work.
Ontario Resources, powering progress together.
If you're a fan of the Little League State Tournament, be sure to follow the Bridgeport Little League on Facebook for game information and daily tournament media posts produced by the Social Bee Marketing Agency. Don't miss the highlights, the energy, or the unforgettable memories. Like and follow the page today to stay connected with all the action. We're in the bottom of the fifth inning from the Bridge Sports Complex here in Bridgeport, West Virginia. Due up for Bridgeport will be Eli Nepper, followed by Graham Skazik and Easton Gothrop. Bridgeport leads Jefferson 2-1. Jefferson will have one more chance in the top of the sixth to tie or take the lead to try to keep the game going. Bridgeport, with this opportunity in the bottom of the fifth, would like to make it a little harder on Jefferson and try and come back in the sixth by adding a couple more runs to their run total. Dash Hetzel on the mound for Jefferson. Eli Nepper comes to the plate for Bridgeport. Nepper lined out to Walker Toothman in the second inning and is only at bat to this point. Hetzel's pitch to Nepper, a big swing and miss there, strike one. Here's the 0-1 from Hetzel. Nepper grounds it to Walls. He charges, fields, lob to first. Safe is Nepper. He beat the throw by Walls, and it's a leadoff single for Eli Nepper. Graham Skazik will come to the plate for Bridgeport. One on, nobody out. Skazik flew out. And his first at bat of the game, he fouls the first pitch back and out of play. Count goes 0-1.
Thank you for your cooperation.
Here's the 0-1. It bounces, gets away. Nepper takes off. He'll reach second standing up, and Bridgeport has got a runner in scoring position with nobody out. One ball, one strike. Skazik lines it. A diving catch made. They double him up. What a play by Bryce Mathias. Take a look at this replay. And you can't blame Eli Nepper, the base runner, at all, because the odds of Mathias making that play very slim to none, but he made it anyway and doubles them up. Clears the base runners off. 2 outs for Easton Gothrop at the plate. Gothrop singled and scored in the third. The 0-1 to Gothrop. Swung and fouled back. Count goes 0-2. The 0-2 to Gothrop. Swing and miss. He struck him out. Tags him to complete the strikeout. Jefferson. Their path is clear. They need one run to keep the game going. We'll see if they can do that when we come back here on Video Productions.
Katie, and I'm a sophomore at Virginia Tech. I'm studying to be a lawyer, which means I'll be in school for 6 more years, and college isn't cheap. But my parents opened a Smart 529 savings account when I was 6 months old, and having that savings has given me the opportunity to focus on my education.
Smart 529 is West Virginia's education savings solution. Turn your savings into their success. Visit smart529.com. For more information, contact Smart 529 to obtain a program description, which includes investment objectives, risks, charges, expenses, and other information. Read and consider it carefully before investing.
Some moments change everything. In an instant, your world grows bigger, and suddenly, it's real. There are questions, there are plans, there are quiet worries you don't always say out loud. And there are providers who walk with you through all of it, from the first heartbeat to the first time you hold them in your arms. At Access Health Women's Health, you don't have to leave your community to receive exceptional care. Access Health, right here at home.
We're in the 6th and final inning from the Bridge Sports Complex here in Bridgeport, West Virginia. Jefferson up to bat. They trail Bridgeport by 1. They need at least 1 run to keep the game going. At the plate is Griffin Carroll, and he lifts the first pitch foul and out of play. Count 0-1. Argabright still on the mound for Bridgeport. Deals the 0-1, off speed, catches the inside corner for strike 2. Argabright sitting at 67 pitches. He gets 85. Plenty to work with. The 0-2 put in play. That's through for a leadoff single. Tying run aboard. Griffin Carroll comes through. Puts the tying run himself on first with a leadoff single. Brings up Mason Councilman. Councilman singled in his first at-bat back in the 3rd inning. Here's the pitch from Argabright. Down the middle, strike 1. Oh, 1 count. Argabright fires outside. Count evens up at 1 apiece. If you're Carroll, you don't want to make a mistake on the base paths and get yourself out. Nobody out for Jefferson. The 1-1 to Councilman. Outside corner, called strike 2. Argabright at 71 pitches. We'll have to watch that pitch count. Once he gets 85, that's his last batter. He's got 14 to work with, and that one, called strike 3 on the outside corner, 1 away. Seventh strikeout of the day for Argabright, trying to complete the complete game. At the plate is Austin Myers. The pitch, Myers grounds it, could be 2. Nepper turns, there's 1, fires the first, safe. But there's 2 away, and only a runner on first for Jefferson. Myers reaches on a fielder's choice. Griffin Carroll is out with a force out at second. Caden Sadat comes to the plate now for Jefferson. This is the 12th batter of the order, the bottom of the order for Jefferson. 1 on, 2 out. He grounded out and is only at bat so far. First pitch misses, ball 1. Bridgeport 1 out away from advancing to play Hurricane on Thursday. That would be a wild game, wouldn't it? Here's the 1-0, that one's grounded, foul. Count goes 1-1. The 1-1, this one swung on Sadat, back to Argabright, this could do it, it does! Bridgeport wins again! A thrilling game, and Bridgeport prevails for the 2nd straight day. They win it 2-1 over Jefferson County, and Bridgeport's moving on to play Hurricane here on Thursday to try to advance to the bracket championship. Jefferson County will be back here tomorrow night against Pineville. We'll wrap up the game when we come back here on Video Productions.
C receives straight A's in outcomes, safety, and cost efficiency. Exceptional care goes beyond medicine.
Teriyaki Madness is real food made to order with fresh, high-quality ingredients. That's why Little General Stores has partnered with them to bring delicious, fresh favorites to your neighborhood. Visit TeriyakiMadness.com. Fresh Asian Creole.
Country Roads has been cued here at the Bridge as Bridgeport has just defeated Jefferson 2-1. And Bridgeport will advance on in the winner's bracket to play Hurricane here on Thursday. Tomorrow's games on this field are set. Shady Spring will take on Barbersville tomorrow at 5:15. Jefferson County will take on Pineville tomorrow at 7:15. Bridgeport and Hurricane will play on Thursday. That'll wrap up day 2 of the 9-11 baseball state tournament here in West Virginia. This one was a great game, the best one we've seen in this bracket to this point. Jefferson started off hot early. Paxton Utterback scored on an RBI double from Gavin Renard. That put Jefferson up 1-0. Bridgeport didn't answer until the 3rd inning, but it was that inning that led Bridgeport to the win. Easton Gothrop scored on an RBI double from John Wayne Policano, and then Policano later came home on a wild pitch, and those were Bridgeport's 2 runs, both coming in the 3rd, and that was all that was needed for Bridgeport to get the win today. It's been a great day of baseball. We look forward to another great one tomorrow. We hope to see you there, 5:15, Shady Spring and Pineville. Until then.